Hey, baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft. Before taking his swings, this prospect shares a word with another prospect who just finished up. Sometimes, it only takes a simple word or two to establish trust in others, which helps during evaluations. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
What's the play ball?
So striding forward now, Jack Clark. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Cervantes isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have.
He's out. He's safe. Out. 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 Three. You're out. He's out. Ball four. Take your base. Three. Out. Three. He's safe. He's safe. He's safe.
Digging in, Joe Calloway.
First baseman, Joe Calloway.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Ready now, Ricky Parker.
The left fielder, number 32, Ricky Parker.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. Now at the plate, Jack Clark.
Jack Clark.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly.
Dig.
But the throw bounces at first, and the run's going to score. Stepping into the box, Freddie Brannon.
Freddie Brannon.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Coming to the plate now, Joe Calloway. He singled his last time up. On a line to shortstop. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. Bottom of the inning now. Into the box now, Ricky Parker.
The left.
Hit hard to short. And a good throw gets him one gone. At the plate, Jack Clark has got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Fouled away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cruz is right there, one down. Into the box, Buford Leroy.
The right fielder.
Looking
number
for the
19.
strikeout. Here's the 0-2
Buford.
pitch. Hit down to short. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. At the plate, Jack Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jack. Look.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Manzanillo, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and a curveball. Behind 0-2 now. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Stepping up now, Jack Clark. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Chen stands at second with two gone.
Hey, right guy, right place.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
This one's down to third.
Go, go, go. Slide, slide.
Dig.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. 7-4 the final finish today. The West Prospects jumped out to an early lead.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last... Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Let's play ball. Ball 4, take the base. 3. That's ball 4.
Stepping in, John Herring. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the West
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
John Herring.
Fouled off.
Ball 2.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
No outs.
And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what we call a challenge fastball. Scouts love to see a guy with enough confidence and arm strength to just reach back and fire a heater past the hitter. No analytics or data is as important as some old school mano a mano. The scouts will eat that one up.
And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Bounced to first. Reined in. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Stepping into the box, Arturo Ibarra, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
Nope. 2 balls, no strikes.
Plays it first now.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left, but this will land untouched. This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Stepping in now, Walker Quinlan, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, past it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Victor Guerrero, and they'll need him to get something going here. A ball and no strikes.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 2-0 on the way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Standing in now, Diego Ortega, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. Clark isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And no advance. It's ball one. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Digging in, Darren Grubb, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Here's the pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first will get. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. Leading off the inning, Kevin Page, and they'll need him to get something going here. Into center field, line drive base hit. To the plate now, John Herring, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he misses with it 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Cut it, hold on to it.
Well, now that's interesting. He's given up 2 singles in a row, and he's on his heels just a little bit. Now we'll see if he has the mental makeup to bear down and take care of this next batter. Scouts are always looking to see how a pitcher responds when he gets into a jam.
Behind 0-2 now. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Nobody out here, nobody.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Inside, he misses ball 4. From the stretch, Arturo Ibarra. Is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's got it to second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Walker Quinlan. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. This pitch is popped up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down. And with that, the side is retired. Eddie Escobar gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The international prospects jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eddie. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the international prospects and the prospects from the Central region. Rico Montoya, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. At the plate now, Don Carroll fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. So digging in now, Emilio Medina. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what we call a challenge fastball. Scouts love to see a guy with enough confidence and arm strength to just reach back and fire a heater past the hitter. No analytics or data is as important as some old school mano a mano. The scouts will eat that one up.
A ball and a strike now. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. In now, Satchel Shore. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here we go, guys. Now a Pickoff play at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Huerta leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Clark isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty D, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
And this one's in the dirt. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. Hit hard on the ground to second. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Now at the plate, Brian Feliz. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Coming to the plate now, Sammy Elder. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Too low, 1-0.
No strike.
And that's too high, ball 2. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
We got nobody.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
I got to count 2-2.
The 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dwayne Whalen. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the Eddie Escobar is ready, and he'll take the...
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
7-4 the final finish today. The international team came through late.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Ken Barnett, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the second pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Kevin Page, a second baseman from the West region. With the third pick, the Miami Marlins select Robbie Byrne, a right fielder from the West region. With the fourth pick, the Kansas City Royals select Darren Grubb, a first baseman from the West region. With the fifth pick, the Toronto Blue Jays select Adrian Garcia, a closing pitcher from the West region. With the sixth pick, the Seattle Mariners select Vince Bowie, a second baseman from the West region. With the 7th pick, the Pittsburgh Pirates select David Guillen, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 8th pick, the San Diego Padres select Arturo Ibarra, a catcher from the West region. With the 9th pick, the Colorado Rockies select Felix Lozano, a catcher from the West region. With the 10th pick, the Los Angeles Angels select Greg Merchant, a closing pitcher from the Central region. With the 11th pick, the Chicago White Sox select Norman Driver, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the 12th pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Adolfo Berroa, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 13th pick, the San Francisco Giants select Adam Clark, a starting pitcher from the International region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.
The show's continuing.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out.
So striding in. Logan Hill. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Yeah, as you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Into the box now, Chris Sharp. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Into the box, Don Carroll, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adam Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Robinson is off at first with 2 away. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. The 2-2. Popped him up. Tolman onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the curve.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
But this will land untouched.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
So a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Hit in the air to right field. Heading after it is Rickard. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in now, Adrian Valerio as the switch hitter. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. There's great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's another 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Into the box now, Brett Hope, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman
Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Clark isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Arden Pabst, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-2 one more time, and good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. At the plate, Arden Pabst. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, no outs now.
A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping in now, Blake Wyman. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. So stepping in, Logan Hill, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, now we got 2.
skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. He set the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington's strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is ready for another chance. Chris Sharp 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Don Carroll.
First baseman.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Carroll swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Lays off 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Line drive to left. It's down for an extra base hit as they have their first hit of the contest. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
First time up, he went down looking. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Popped up. Brusa is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Striding in once again, Mitchell Tolman. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Robinson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Clark.
The pitcher, Adam Clark.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Valerio. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Houchins has a play. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Brett Pope. He drew a walk his first time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now in the box, Arden Pabst looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, good knuckle curve. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that
hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. So coming to the plate, Nick Mears. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this throw gets away from him. At the plate, Logan Hill. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Robinson is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in, Chris Sharp. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fouled off.
We got 1 here.
2-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Hey, let's go right here.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
1-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Brusa has a play. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Isaiah Larkin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. Liner toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Matt Carasity claims the win out of the pen, his first. Melvin Adone wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Welcome to MLB.
Play ball. Out. 3.
So digging in now, Logan Hill. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Relay.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Batting third.
Heading out towards shallow right. Rickards under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaiah Larkin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hill, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Striding in, Adrian Valerio. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. 0-1 the count.
Valerio.
Now the pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone. An absolute bomb. Standing in now, Lima drifts as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, that shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Now at the plate, Jason DeLay. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Adam Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Cam View, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I got the count 1-2.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. He's set, and the pitch.
The left fielder,
breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
And we got 1.
Takes this the other way to right.
2-2.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No runner, no runner.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Stefan Alames comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a flare out toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. In now, Don Carroll as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Isaiah Larkin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. And he fouls this one off. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Now to the plate, Bly Madris. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. In now, Jesse Medrano, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike three in his first plate appearance. Strike one to start the at-bat. And there's ball one.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping in, Jason DeLay. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And this is off the corner and low. Ball one. Ball two now. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Settling in now, Cam View. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Hill. Two base hits, both singles to this point.
Logan Hill.
The 0-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the nipping at the corner.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Now batting, Adam Clark. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
No one better.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Madris is there, 2 down. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Ready once again, Stephen Alamez. He singled his last time up down the third baseline. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Ready for another shot now. Don Carroll. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Around first. He's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
And tonight's ends as a time for minor league baseball. Adam Clark, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, D-Row, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Mason McCoy stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Arrojo is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Wow, we're only 2 batters in, and they're already on the board. Leadoff man has a solid at bat, roping a single. Then